Okay, people, this is Saturday. Let's have fun. Even in the house of God, there should be humor in it. Okay, this is a question that's been bothering me. It's not only been bothering me, it's actually been like, hello, it's been kind of like embarrassing. Because I'm human, and sometimes when people go like, I love you, I always wonder, what is the first thing that go on in the mind of Nigerians, especially Nigerians? I'm a Nigerian girl now, for sure. I mean, I may be part American, but I'm a Nigerian. So what is that first thing? What clicks in your mind? Like especially women, like a woman, when a man just out of the blues just tells you, I love you. What is that first thing that goes on in your mind? Or men, guys, when a woman just tells you, I love you. Because I know that in this side of the world, we're trying to get and grab that kind of civilization where, okay, we just tell everybody, you're my darling, I love you. I mean, I say that to everybody because actually my heart is full of love. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. But every time somebody just say, I love you, there's always the first reaction, you know? I want to see your comments. What is your first reaction? There's always that first reaction. Do you think for a second? Do you pause and think and say, what kind of love? What does she mean, or what does he mean? Does he really love me, or does she really love me? Do you pause for a second? There's always that second. Hi, Mohammed. Hello. I know that you've always been following my videos and you've been following my pictures, but I really, really, really appreciate you. You encourage me every time. What is that first reaction? What is that first thing that goes on in your head? You know, let's talk as humans. Let's help each other. This is kind of like part of a psychological thing that people go through. Like we know about agape love, we know about other kinds of love. There's so many kind of love. But honestly, Fatima, Faith, Amina, love you, baby, love you, baby. Honestly, what is that thing that goes on in your head? What goes on in your head when somebody tells you, I love you, out of the blues? When a madman just comes to you and say, I love you, what would you think? When a handsome man just comes to you suddenly and say, I love you, what is going to go through your head the first time? Or when a girl that you don't even know just say, I love you, what are you going to think? What goes through your mind? I'm wondering, I want us to rub minds together. I want us to rub minds together. Modeling Bogofanyu, please, you guys should make a comment. What is that thing that goes through your mind the first instant somebody tells you, I love you? It's not your husband. She's not your wife. Or maybe she's your friend. Maybe she's never told you she loves you before. Maybe she's your neighbor, or he's your neighbor, or a stranger, or a crush from very far away, or somebody you've never seen in real life, maybe only on Facebook, or somebody that you've been seeing all your life. I know how difficult it is for us to tell some of our people that we love them, but there's always that thing you think first. I'm human. If a guy just tells me, I love you, for a second, I pause, and my medulla oblongata, my brain will travel east, west, north, and south, and ask myself in 1 second, which kind of love be this? What does it mean? You know? But why do we go like that? I want to know, why do we feel like that? Why is it that we always pause to do a live? Network is disturbing. I was trying for us to do a live quiz, but the network is disturbing. Yeah, okay. Faith Amina said, love you is supposed to come easily from our mouths. I tell that often to my female friends. When you tell a male, it brings contradictions, because this is Africa. They tend to read meaning everything. It's true, very true, very true. Because even as a woman, as a woman that I am, a beautiful woman, a lot of times when guys tell me they love me, my brain, like I said, will travel 360 degrees in 1 second before I respond. I gotta pause back Do I say I love you back? Am I going to be misleading him if I say I love you back immediately? Or what kind of love does he mean? I tell you, all of this goes on in my brain in 1 second. I mean, you know how the brain is the fastest traveler in the whole world. So let me tell you something. It's very important. It's a very important topic, okay? Thank you, Loveline Eze. It's a very important topic. What do you feel and how do you react? What is your impulse? What is your pulse once you hear that word, I love you? Does it give you a shock first? Do you think about it before you respond? Or do you just respond? Should we think about it before we respond? Or should we just respond? Very important, very important. I need your views on this. I need you all to comment, say one word or the other. Tell me how you feel, because I want to learn. Because as much as I'm full of love inside, I really love everybody. I love. I don't know how to hate. My mother was 84. She never had high blood pressure one day because the woman don't know how to get angry. She never gets angry inside. I can shout and that is it. So I don't know how to hate. All I can do is love, 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 love. The next second I'm loving you. Even if you like, you carry the annoyance to the end of the world. But the thing is that when somebody tells me I love you, a lot of times I find out that I pause before I respond. But it's easier for me to tell 1 million people I love you in a second. I can tell you I love you every day and I never get tired. But every time somebody tells me they love me, I mean, is it normal? Is it just being human that your brain goes around? Do you think, okay, what does he mean? Especially when the opposite sex tells you they love you and you're just friends. But I realize that even some females, now you just tell them you love them and it's hard for them to love you back, or they feel heavy. They begin to think, oh, what does she mean? Does she really know what love is? I mean, you see, I have a first degree in psychology. As a psychologist, you begin to look at them and you say, a reaction on her face, like she doesn't believe I love her. Or she really doesn't believe that it's possible for a woman to love a woman. Or maybe love shouldn't be from a friend. Maybe love should be only from her family or from our husbands or from our lovers or from our sisters or our brothers. I mean, no. I really want to know, everyone that's going to join, I mean, look at this video later. Please drop your comment. People are reading. I realize one thing. A lot of people don't comment on stuff and maybe they probably don't even like. But a lot of people read my stuff and they come back to WhatsApp. Those that are my friends, and they come back and they say, "Oh, I saw that that you posted, or I received that prayer. I've been following your prayer. I've been doing this. I love you, Vivian. I love you. Definitely, I love you. Definitely a good woman with a mixed spirit. I love you, Faith. I love everybody. Really, really, I love you. Oh, what can I do now? Love is the only food I eat. As soon as I eat, I don't want to have high blood pressure. You see this, my chest. My heart is too important. I don't want anything to make it stop breathing or give it a pain. I don't want high blood pressure. I'm so scared of that thing. So the only way you can avoid high blood pressure is love. Entertain love inside. That's the only way you can avoid high blood pressure. Make sure that love synchronizes in your heart. The food that the heart eats is joy, happiness, and the only way you can achieve joy, happiness, and peace without waiting for someone else to give it to you is for you to give love. But now, why is love so conditional? Because the Bible, it should be unconditional. I love you, Diane. Midway Smith, my Ijobayoso sister. Of course I love you. What can I do? I can't help but loving you. If I don't love you as a grandmama, you think God will make me a grandmama? I've been watching you as a grandmama, eh? Okay, everybody has one thing that I love. Like yesterday I saw Fatima's hair and I love her hair. She's so beautiful, and I said, God, I like this person. There's something I like about her. Can you make me have something like that from her? And yes, of course, everybody has something that you love. So therefore we have to keep loving. Everybody has something that you love. Sometimes when people tell you they love you, that doesn't mean they want to. have sex with you. Maybe they love you because of your style. Maybe they love you because of the way you talk. Maybe they love you because of the way you dance. Maybe they love you because of the way you love God. Maybe they love you because of the way you drive. Like my friend Joy, she's so crazy. Every time I'm on the wheel, she'll be like, that's my girl driving. And I'm like, is this only what you love about me? She said, I love the way you drive because you remind me of the way I drive. So there's different reasons why we love people. But why is it that every time somebody tells us, I love you, there is a pause, there is a reaction, there is that pause. I'm not fake, I'm real. I always have that little pause. Like, okay, does she mean it? You know? But you know what? I love people. I love you. If I say I love you, yes, I mean it. And you know, so I also see people reaction sometimes, that pause, like, okay, she just told me she loved me. Wow. For me, sometimes it gives me the chills. It makes my bones creep. It makes, goose pimples come out of my body, especially when a woman tells me she loves me. Oh my God, because the world will be a better place if women can really love each other. Every time a woman tells me she loves me, oh my God, I feel goose pimples out of my skin, and it humbles me. It humbles me. It humbles me that a beautiful woman, that a woman who carries everything beautifully, perfectly and wonderfully and fearfully made by God. God took time to create women. On the seventh day, he rested after he created women. The hardest work to do. He created us so perfectly and rested. So when that perfect image, that perfect creation of God tells me she loves me, oh my God, it humbles me. But I know it doesn't come often, but I still want us to answer this as soon as I'm going to sign out, because I love you all, I love you all, I love you all. I want us to, drop our comments, drop what we think about it. Why is it a pause? Why do we always have a pause when somebody say I love you? Oh my God, me? When a woman tells me she loves me, it humbles me. When a man tells me he loves me, my brain goes 360 degrees around in 1 second. My medulla oblongata travel to London, America, Europe, east, west, north and south before I answer. Because I'm wondering, of course, because we're beautiful, so men get lost over us. And as a little girl growing up, I've always had issues with men. Men can't take their eyes off me, so sometimes it irritates me. Let me just tell you, it irritates me sometimes when men are flirting over me. It irritates me because I grew up as a beautiful woman and I'm used to men chasing me. I am tired. In my 40s, I'm in my crossed my mid-40s, going late. I am tired. So a man, chasing me and telling me all those things that I've heard before really don't give me, it gives me it doesn't give me no goose pimples. I'm used to it, you know. But it's good when you hear a woman tell you she loves you, because women should come together. We should love each other. But I still tell you, every time a man tells me he loves me, oh my God, sometimes I want to get angry. Sometimes I want to smile. But guess what? I still think about it in 1 second before I respond. But a woman, I'm going to respond immediately. Thank you, Esther Chidimanjoku. I respond immediately when it's a woman. Love you too. Love you back, because I feel like, especially this side of the world, I feel like we men have been so cheated and been deceived by the word love. We have been so deceived. So I receive it fast from a woman. I'm not a lesbian. I've never been one. But I receive it fast from a woman. You know? Because I feel like it's a hard thing for a woman to tell another woman, I love you. And I love you, I love you, I love you. It's so easy for me to tell a woman. It's harder for me to tell a man. I tell you, it's so hard. And it's really hard for me to accept the one from a man. Because the one from a woman humbles me and I accept it with my whole heart. But to accept from a man, most times I always think it's conditional. May God have mercy on me. May God have mercy on me. Okay, my guy friends watching. Okay, I know a lot of you always tell me you love me, and sometimes I tell you I love you back because I believe that I'm a lovable person. That transmission goes through my head and I say, of course I'm a lovable person. Maybe that's why he loves me. So I say yes. Don't be deceived. If I tell you I love you back, guys, people's husband, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Guess what? Every other person's man look like monkey to me. I'm sorry. Make on no vex. Okay, my own, now be the finest. Anyway, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I love you too, Chidima. Okay, drop your comments on how should we react when somebody tells us we love you, tells us they love us, whether female, male, child, boy, girl. What is your reaction? How do you usually react, and how should we react? God bless you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a wonderful Saturday. I'm going swimming now. Okay, but you know, be firewood though. Man, gotta rest. Love you. Mwah! Love you. Mwah!